What's going on, man? Welcome back to the basement. I'm Ron. And yes, I know I sometimes come to these late. I will say I just kind of put a random time on there, and like within 30 minutes, give or take, I'll be on. My bad for putting 2 p.m. there. But what's going on? If you're in here, let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, fellas. Hmm. How can I do this? Let me just put this here. But today we're going to do a nice, slew of underdog drafts. We'll probably be on here, maybe, do 3 or 4. I've been ripping the hell out of these NFL playoff best ball contests. We'll get into those in a second. But what's up, fellas? If you're in here, let me know what's up. What's up, Alex? Must be napping. Come on now. Never. How are we doing, everybody? What's going on, Lewis? Derek, what's up? Debo, head ass. Mahomie and Dynasty. Okay. I think I saw the other day that I think Herbert was ahead of him on keep trade cut. I'm actually curious to look at that now. You asking me how we're feeling about the Jets? Dude, I'm loving the Jets. I'm okay. So humble me if you guys want. I'm fairly optimistic about the Jets. I'm fairly optimistic. I like Saleh. I think Saleh's a good coach. I think LaFleur's a good coach. LaFleur showed a point in the season where he cranked up the pass volume to like top 5 in neutral pass rate. Looked amazing. Some trick plays or whatever, but I mean you get this offense one more pass catcher, maybe an offensive lineman. We got 2 picks in the top 10. I think 2 picks in the top 10, like 4 or 5 picks in the first 3 rounds. I'm excited. All right, so I'm all over the place as always. Today, what we have at hand. Oh, I have exposed myself. We have an underdog best ball draft, fellas. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, look at how disgusting this is. Completed. What do we got? NFL playoffs. I have already done 91 of these, so 69. Nice. I've done 20 mittens, 69 mitten ones, and we have the gauntlet, which I did 2 of. That's a $25 entry. But these are actually really fun to me. It's best ball. So as you guys know, hop on Underdog if you haven't played best ball before. I'm telling you guys, if you want to just, get some action in for these playoffs, these tournaments are really, really fun because they're easy drafts, right? So it's a 6-person draft, 10 rounds, so only 60 picks. So you can fly through a draft in like 15 minutes. I can't remember the last time I took a shit and didn't run up one of these drafts. Happens to the best of us. But it's really interesting because you have all these different dynamics where you want a team that can win in the end, right? So it's fantasy football over the NFL playoffs. You have the wild card, divisional, conference, Super Bowl. You want to be live in the Super Bowl, but let's say you get like 5. Let's say you go Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and AJ Dillon. You go 5 Packers. The problem is all of those players are on bye in week 1, so that wild card weekend. So then you have to build the rest of your team to win in round 1 to then get you to that next round. So it's all about kind of like, you gotta kind of really structure things the right way. So if it's your first time on Underdog, we're gonna hop into these drafts. I'll let you guys know as soon as we're about to join. They're $5 to enter. Let's see if we can look at the structure real quick. Oh, dude, this thing is gonna fill in like they literally opened it up yesterday and it's 37% full. Wow, Derek, you said 83 gauntlets. Holy shit. 83 gauntlets is legit. But all right, so here's the mitten. This feels wrong. I could have sworn it was like $200,000 at top on the top. Maybe that's the gauntlet though. But so the mitten, $5 in, 15,000 to first, 5,000 to second, 3,600 to third. So really good prizes. And of course, wild card divisional way you get in, 0.5 PPR. And this is the roster structure. So 1 quarterback, 1 running back, wide receiver and tight end, flex, 5 bench. Now the problem is if you get a team, like let's say you want the Packers to be your Super Bowl team and you advance and you get Aaron Rodgers, you need to then pair him with another quarterback. But all right. So that's enough of me rambling. Again, with code Ron, if you hop on here, you deposit $10, you put promo code Ron, they'll then match your $10 all the way up to $100. If I was you, I would put $100 in, you get $100 on top. Boom. All right, so we're going to run up the mitten here. In. Let me take this up off here. Again, if you're new on Underdog, you want to hop into these drafts, I'm telling you guys, I made the place where I was most profitable in 2021 was best ball. Best ball is a really, if you do enough drafts and you know what you're doing, you're going to be fine. We're going to get into the strategy and all that stuff while we're on the clock, so I might as well just stop rambling here. We're going to take this out of here. Remember, promo code Ron. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're hopping in. All right, one spot left. So I even have hopefully a lot of this shows up on the screen. Oh yeah, I have Super Bowl odds here. All right, so this is 538 Super Bowl odds. I will say something that I've been kind of toying with. Derek, let me know. I know the 49ers, right? So Debo and Kittle, and then the Chargers where it's Eckler and Keenan Allen are really popular stacks. The thing is, the Raiders in the AFC have as much a chance to go to the playoffs as, right? I'm looking at this the right way. Yeah, as much as the Chargers, the Raiders. So, like, you can pretty much get for free if you wanted to, like a Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow stack in the back end of drafts. I haven't done it yet, but it's very interesting. And then the same thing with the Saints versus the 49ers. Like, people are drafting the Niners and the Chargers like it's foregone conclusions. I think right now a way to get some sneaky value is the Chargers still go pretty late, and so do the Niners, but I think you can get kind of unique if you sprinkle in some Saint backdoor if you can go like Kamara. Man, they don't have anybody else on that team, but I mean, if you have like buys or something, I don't know. There's something, I think there's value to be had with the Raiders and Saints here, but I really don't know how. All right, so now we're in the draft. Debo is in here. If any of you other guys are in here, let me know. Also, Debo, let me know how the hell you got this like red thing right here. All right, so I need to definitely change where I'm at. Let me know, do you guys want to see the draft board, or would you like, do you like this view, or should I get the draft board out? Because I know a lot of people call for that. You said, I think Zach Taylor watches top 10 lessons learned before the Chiefs game, eh? Dude, he, like, I really can't believe they went out there and won that game, bro. It's insane. Look, their champion, their Super Bowl odds are as good as the Cowboys, which is, like, is insane to me. That is true. Callaway, it has been sneaky as of late. All right, draft board. All right, I'll pull it once I'm done with these picks. I'll put the draft board up. So, wow, this is a very weird spot where Devontae Adams didn't go at this point. So Debo is looking to get Kelsey and then wrap around and get Mahomes. So I'm just going to go Devontae Adams, which is very weird for him to fall here. And I could get really sneaky and hope that Rodgers falls back to me, but there's really not a reason to see if Rodgers will fall to pick 18. So I'm just going to take, I guess we'll just take Rodgers here. I've never had Rodgers Adams at the 6-7. You've entered 500 or 1,000? Okay, I see. All right, so let me try and get the draft board up for you guys real quick. So if I do this, let me pop this out. All right, so this is what we need to do. Let's zoom in. No, this still doesn't look good. This still doesn't look great. It's like there's only 6 picks. Huh. All right, so hold on. What do we think about this? Do you guys prefer that? And then I kind of keep scrolling down as the draft progresses, and then I can just move the spot where I'm making picks to another. Let me know what you guys think of what we're at right now. Do you want this? Like, I will say, like, I know you guys prefer the board, but you can't see who's available in terms of the players. But, like, do you guys prefer it that way? I'm down to do whatever you guys want. So I'm going to look up. All right, so I actually need to get back on my bullshit here. Let me know what you guys are saying, because I always get complaints that I don't show the whole draft board. Now, do I then also just, like, scroll down once we hit the bottom of the draft boards? Let's maybe move this over this way. That's too small, but we'll just keep it right here. What are we saying? Let me know what you guys think about what we got here. Wow, so I'm up in a spot here. I don't even have the Nah, players. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying let's go. Let's. I should really put a poll in there. I'm about to be on the clock here. Oh, great. I'm about to make the pick from my phone. All right, so 19 seconds. Brady still on the board is very weird. We're going to go Aaron Jones. So we already have a bye week team. We have Eckler. We have T. Higgins. We want to pair him up with an AFC team. Let's do Chargers. We could do Chargers. We could do Chargers, or we could do. Let's go Chargers. Let's go Chargers and see what happens. All right, so let me refix this up. That's my bad, boys, for like doing a million different things there. So let me go to draft. But yeah, so we went Eckler. So I'm gonna. All right, so let me put my face down here. With my face here. Now. I think that looks good. Let me know if that looks good, fellas. I think that looks good. We'll go like this. Boom. What do we? I feel like that looks bad. All right, hold on. Let's actually. Oh, let's put this here. Put this here. What are we saying? Give me a rating, fellas. You said not players. That's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna put the players up here. All right. Is my face big enough? How are we looking? All right. So I'm gonna make sure that we're up here. But all right. So now getting into the actual strategy of like what the hell I'm doing up here is we are now deciding we have 3 Green Bay Packers. My general strategy with these drafts is I want 4 players from who I think is going to be the Super Bowl team. Now this really depends on what the draft shakes out with, but you want 4 players from your Super Bowl team. You can go like 4, 5, 6, like 4 to 6, minimum 4. And you want quarterback, running back, wide receiver. So we have 1 across the board. We're probably going to go for like an A.J. Dillon, a Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And what I'll usually do here is I'll just type in Packers and I'll just star all the way down until I'm not drafting Randall Cobb, but like those 3. And then we have the Chargers. Now the Chargers on the other side, you can go as extreme as, 4, or you can just do 2. Like I usually like to go, I want my Super Bowl contender to have 4 or 5. And then from there, I want the other conference, and I want that to be either like 2 to 4. And I want to end up with either 4-3-3, 4-2-2-2, or like 4-4-2, something like that. Does that make sense? All right, so Herbert, Mike Williams. I guess I could go as far as Jared Cook. I could even go all the way down there. All right. So now we are up to speed. I'm absolutely shocked that T. Higgins is still on the board. I like what Debo's got cooking up here. So we have some choices. Also, let me know what you guys are at, dude. Clyde and Darrell Williams are back to back. They're back to back, and I have no clue who I would rather take. So I think, all right, so we do need Keenan Allen. Can we see if Keenan Allen will fall to us, or can we take Mike Williams? Because I'm gonna sneak in T. Higgins here. I'm gonna sneak in T. Higgins. We're going to go. Man, we could sleep on A.J. Dillon just because I don't know. I don't know that we need like A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones is a really, really interesting thing. I think they're one of the only backfields you can stack together because they both score fantasy points independent of each other. Or do I lock in Keenan Allen? I'm locking in Keenan Allen. Damn it. I didn't really want to, but we'll do that. Let me know. I hate how I'm covering up the queue. Should I put myself down? The problem is the comments then get kind of weird, but all right, I'm gonna put myself here. All right. Oh. You said KC backfield is a mess. Darrell is better, but CH is week to week. Yeah, once they're in the playoffs, I really don't know who they're going to give the nod to at all. I really don't. That's what gives me problems. And when I run the KC team, so interesting to see Derek prefer Darrell Williams in his KC stack. That's interesting. So we now have Chargers, Green Bay, and oh yeah, so the Bengals. The Bengals are a fun team to stack as well, and I think a really fun like galaxy brain type. You got to work through something really galaxy brain because to win it all, you're gonna need to hit on somebody like the Sony Michel from this redraft season, Rashad Penny, these random running backs you can take in the last round that pop off from injury. Now I know you can't predict an injury, but you need to kind of blindly hit one to make it all the way. Like I think Justin Jackson's a really fun one if something happens to Eckler. I think, like I said, I think Samaje Perine is a really fun one if something happens to Mixon. As Debo said, I think Derek Gore is a really fun one because there's no running back in that backfield I feel really strongly about in terms of talent, right? So it wouldn't be that hard to unseat him. What else do we got here? So those are fun ones. What else? I think there's also, Elijah Mitchell is fun. Like I said, Kamara, Ramondre Stevenson's a fun one too. All right, so AJ Dillon made it all the way back to us. So why not go with the double Green Bay Packers stack here? What else do we have to do? So we have Herbert. Do we lock in Herbert? Thing is, man, I kind of want to get a little crazy here. What are we? 8. We have 2 more picks. Look, I've decided we're going Marquez Valdes-Scantling. That's what I've decided. We're gonna go with 5. We're gonna go 5 Packers deep here. So that's a risk I just took because now I need to take another quarterback, another wide receiver, and I need to hope that Eckler does enough at running back to get us through to the second round. So when you go with 5 players from a bye week team, you're getting extremely risky here. But I'm completely fine with taking shots like this. Where half of my team is on bye and I just have to hope that we squeeze something through. Also, you have to think through in your head, I have Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler. I don't think it makes a ton of sense, unless one of you guys are watching in here and you want to snipe me. It doesn't make a ton of sense, especially a lot of these guys already have a quarterback. It doesn't make a ton of sense for any of them to take Herbert. So I'm hoping I can get Herbert. Yeah, dude, in these ones in the mitten, dude, when the top 2 advance, I don't mind getting extremely outrageous in the first round. And I know I'm putting myself at a disadvantage by only fielding 5 players in the first round. I usually do 4, but that was just a unique opportunity where AJ Dillon fell 10 picks past his ADP, and it felt right. All right, so I missed Lewis. Said CH is a smoother pass catcher, but I feel like coach staff wants to give all the ops since he was a first rounder, but Darrell is better. Even you feel, yeah, like, I'm not even saying Gore is better than him, but it's like, oh yeah, Deontay Foreman's a really fun one because who knows if Derrick Henry's even back to 100%. Just checking to make sure he has no Chargers. Now, when I come over here, and let's just say in the event that I can get Justin Herbert, I think the move is going to be, so I can go with another Cincinnati Bengal. Damn it, Jacob Yell. For what reason? Why? Why did you take Herbert there, man? Oh my God. Why would he take Herbert? Oh my God. So now that really screws me up. But I have a really fun idea for a back door here. I have a really fun idea. I think we're going to do Jalen Hurts. And if Devonta Smith is up here, we'll do Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith still available? Yeah, so I don't even hate this little back. Sometimes you got to be flexible. And the reason I'm taking a quarterback there is Aaron Rodgers will be on bye. We'll do that, and we'll pair him with Devonta Smith. Bada bing, bada boom. I also think another one of those fun running backs, dude. If Philly can squeeze out of their first round playoff matchup and you can get 2 games out of this guy, if you can, you got to really call your shot. But if you can call your shot on Boston Scott, Jordan Howard, or Miles Sanders, or even Kenneth Gainwell, one of those 4, and the Eagles make it out of round 1, you could really find yourself a gem. You said, in my opinion, Pollard isn't bad for week 1. He gets enough work with Zeke. Yeah, 100%. So I don't hate this team at all. The problem is it's just going to be getting out of round one. My round one lineup is really thin. It's Hurts, Eckler, T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, and Devonta Smith. I need to hope that I hit something, finish top two. Now I want to see what Debo's doing here, because you're grabbing a lot of like Byron Pringles, McCole Hardmans. So this is KC, Tampa Bay. How many KC? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 KC. All right, so that's one draft in the books, fellas. And then we come back to drafts. We go to lobby. If anybody is new here, actually, let me drop my underdog link real quick for you guys. Hold on. We'll get back to drafting in literally 2 seconds. Nobody join another one. I'll let you guys know when I join the next one. I just want to put a link somewhere here. But how is everybody doing? How are we rating the first draft? I probably should have done this a while ago. Boom. All right. So let me get back in here. Let's run up another one. All right. So I got my finger on here. You guys can see my pointer on the left side here. I'm not even going to bother moving my face out of the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Boom. I'm in. How are we doing, everybody? Man, I can't believe he took Herbert from me. But how do we feel about sticking the landing with Hurts and Devonta Smith? I don't hate it. Let me also tweet out the link real quick to this. All right, let me tweet out the link. Do a little share ski. Wonderful first draft. Yes, sir. Love to see it. I hope that this links the way I want it to on YouTube. Twitter is so weird when it comes to like embedding videos and stuff like that. Okay, me and Debo back to back again. Debo, how'd you get... Dude, the GOAT's got to be like a special one. You said Hurts is a 6 seed with Hurt Tampa squad week 1, not bad. TBH, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It in that build where I have 5 Packers, I don't even need the Eagles to win a game. I do agree though. I don't think they are. I think they could sneak out of the first round. Against Tampa is going to be tough though. But I will say, in my head, I'm like Tampa's a main contender. But according to 538, you guys can take these numbers however you want. Move my face out of here a little bit. You have 28% Packers, Chiefs, and then it's pretty much just a tier of it's pretty much a tier here from 9% to 8% of Bucks, Rams, Titans, and Bills. Like I said, like for whatever reason in my head, the Bucks were like this, odds-on favorite up there with like the Chiefs and the Packers. They're really not. And then we will... All right, so you go Fournette. Wow, so if Kelsey and Mahomes are going to be right here, I will take Kelsey and Mahomes all day long. Now, the reason... I'm surprised, Debo, I'm surprised you didn't go Kelsey there. Because if you went Kelsey here, I don't go... you could just get Mahomes here. Because I probably would have gone... At that point, I probably would have gone Evans Brady. Debo, I swear to God, dude, if you get Fournette, Evans, and get Brady to fall to you here, I'm actually going to be pissed. All right, so let me see. I just need to link. I just need to throw this up on the YouTube. God damn it. God damn it. All right, so I need to hop on. My bad for being quiet right now. I'm trying to just I'm trying to get this up on Twitter. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Hold on. Yeah, this is a Raymond. This is a best ball draft. It's a playoff best ball draft. All right, now we're good. All right, my bad for that, fellas. Now we look good there. All right, I'm just gonna get the Twitter bumping a little bit. All right, so now we have Mahomes, and he got Brady to fall to him. Debo, you fucking legend, man. I think I'd probably go. Wow, and now you're gonna get Brady here. Okay, Debo. Okay, Debo. Um. All right, then I think I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers then, because if KC doesn't get a bye, let's try this. I haven't done this before. I don't usually go two quarterbacks, but I'm down to in this type of build where we just want to try and get as many Chiefs and Packers. That is insanely sexy, Debo. I can't believe what you've done here. Jeez, man. That's insane, Debo. Um, or Derek. I don't know why I keep calling you Debo, but it's just what I see on the screen. All right. So before I go any further, I need to put a link out on Twitter. I keep getting distracted. All right. So let's put this here. I'm going to pause this. Man, that Brady stack is cold. Holy. I might have to try that. Is that what you always do out of the 105? All right, so we're going to exit out of there. All right, now we're back in here. Danny's in here. What's up, brother? Dude, you gotta see what my boy Derek just pulled off here. All right, so also Danny, I'm curious on your thoughts as well, man. What are we saying about Darrell Williams versus Clyde Edwards-Helaire, bro? I'm just gonna diversify because I keep taking Clyde, but I'm gonna take Darrell here, and then we're actually gonna stack him up with AJ Dillon. I think that'll be really fun. And now we have all Chiefs and Packers right now. We have 3 Packers, 3 Chiefs. I love what we got here. Danny, this is one of my one of the boys in the chat. He went Fournette 5, Evans 8, Gronk 17, and then got Brady to come to him at 20. I haven't been able to put together all four bucks yet. He said Cowboys Bills Super Bowl. Let's have some fun. That's what I'm saying. Let's get weird, fellas. It's all about getting weird. I'm literally going to aim. Yeah, I agree. Mitten 1, you could get Darrell late, man. All right, so I'm going to do that thing again where I just literally cross off everybody that I think would be worth drafting. And then we will go Packers. Allen Lazard. I think, wow, somebody already took Marquez Valdes-Scantling? For what reason, brother? Oh, because he went Devontae? As long as Casey doesn't make it, I'm cool with any Super Bowl. I'd kind of be down to see the Chiefs make it, though. All right, so we have no pass catchers right now. So at this current junction, I'm gonna assume the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, and we can stack up Man, we could. Debo's no longer there. Man, there's nothing super, super interesting. Yeah, exactly. I actually saw, dude, fellas, a little piece of advice, or not even a piece of advice, but just something I saw. I saw, what's his name? Uh, Herzig. Herzig was in a draft room of mine and went Mike Evans at 4 because he knew Brady would come back around to him. All right, so we're gonna go Pringle here, but I don't know what NFC team I want to add into the mix in terms of pass catchers. I could go Dallas, I could go Rams, I could go San. I think I'm gonna go San Fran. So we're gonna go Pringle. We're gonna go Pringle. Then we're gonna go San Fran because I think we can get Ayuk later if we want. Yeah, I like this idea. I like this idea. So we'll go Kittle, Pringle. So this is the squad here. So we got 9. So let me get 49ers involved. So I don't really need Elijah Mitchell, but Ayuk, sure. I think Jeff Wilson is even kind of interesting. We were talking about before you came in here, Danny. We were talking about like the guy who won last year. He got Fournette in the 10th round. You're gonna have to stumble upon like even like so for like redraft like Rashad Penny, late round running back. What's the other one? Like Sony Michel, those guys that were just like free. We were spitballing between like Samaje Perine, Justin Jackson makes sense. Just if their starters go down or they get COVID, Perine, Derek Gore. And San Francisco loses on 3-way tie. What, they're playing the Rams this week? The problem is, dude, those divisional games, those NFC West games, they play each other tough. But I was actually talking earlier, man. All right, so hold on. I got to focus in here for a second. So I need to go Ayuk. Is Ayuk still even available? Ayuk is available. So we're going to go with an Ayuk. I think we need to go Ayuk. So KC we already have. So we have 4 KC. We have 4 KC, 3 Green Bay. I'd be down to go 3 San Francisco here. But I was actually what I was about to say is we were talking about the 2 teams that I think have a lot of value in these. All right, so right off just to finish this out, we're gonna go Elijah Mitchell and Ayuk here. That's an interesting team that I just put together here. I haven't put together one like this. I don't love the idea of going 4 running backs and 4 pass catchers, but I think that could get me something. I think that could do me okay. I would need Kelsey to really get hot. I don't usually build teams like this, but I do get weird ever so often. But what I was about to say here is, oh geez, let me get my face out of here. And with the playoff odds, right? So the Colts, whatever. All right, so let me have my finger here. So the 49ers 61%, Chargers 51%. So obviously like Debo, Kittle, and you have Eckler, Keenan Allen get picked a lot. But you don't see a lot of like Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfrow, or like Alvin Kamara. Like I think where the value is right now is to backdoor like a Raiders or Saints stack at value. But I do have a tough time because neither of them have really like Kamara. You can't really stack with anybody unless you want to do like Kamara, like Marquez Callaway or Kamara. I guess like Taysom Hill, you know. And then for the Raiders, I think the Raiders is fun too if you think they get in. So what, they're just gonna play heads up and winner is in. So that's interesting. I feel like the Raiders are going literally undrafted right now. But yeah, those are just some thoughts, I guess. I don't know where I was even headed with that. I'm interested to see Akers. Yeah, I love taking Akers late when I can. All right, so I'm going to hop into another one here in a second. Eagles, holy shit, the legend, brother. What's up? I didn't even know you follow. Do you follow me on Twitter? How'd you get in here? But I see you in a ton of these drafts, Eagles. Danny, you're calling cap on the 4%? All right, so I'm going to hop into a mitten here in a second. I'm hovering over deduct whatever. All right. I'm going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Man, so Eagles, I don't know if you're still in here, but if you're saying you have a hard time seeing the 49ers beat the Rams, are you are you doing any stacks with the Saints? Are you slipping in Alvin Kamara late here and there? I have one team where I took Alvin Kamara late. Right? Am I an idiot? Right? Because if the 49ers don't make the playoffs, then the Saints do. Which becomes interesting. Problem is if I'm going with a late stack on the NFC side, then I'm probably going if I'm going a late stack on the NFC side, then I'm probably going with like Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith. What's my Twitter? It should be Ron Stewart underscore. Could you explain your strategy again? I pretty much my strategy is I you want to at some point you need to pick a Super Bowl team, and that Super Bowl team needs to have, I like to stack like four to like five players from that team, and then the rest of my players are any combination of players from the other conference, pretty much. Yeah, Saints have to beat Atlanta. Like we said, they're bipolar to the point where they could just lose to Atlanta. Damn, you got a different one. All good. You're only doing Kamara in round 10 as a onesie player. Yeah. Yeah, I did that once. Like, if I'm really weak at running back, I'll slip in Kamara late. Hmm. All right, I'll go Kelsey and see what's popping here. Yeah, especially if you stack Titans or what's the other one? Packers. Saints, dude. The crazy part is like when you go with Kamara in that spot, like, dude, Kamara has been trashed down the stretch here. You have like 30 different strats. Dude, I saw the one you had where it was like the different combinations of like um the different combinations where like you could get the Super Bowl matchup like four different ways. So tough to wrap my head around. Struggling to wrap my head around that one. I know Jacob Sanderson was. I pulled up his article here that I love. It's called like Galaxy Brain Strategies, where you get like two quarterbacks from like different conferences, and you can like kind of make something work. Yeah, the four. Yeah, I usually I'm doing something of like 4-2-2-2, 4-3-3, 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2, like you said. One that was interesting that I read in Sanderson's article is he was saying five players from a bye week team, and then you spray off the rest of your five, or like four to five from a bye week team, and you spray off the rest of your 5 to 6 picks on like just the best playmaker on the board, um, and don't even really bother stacking. So like almost like a 4 or 5, like 1-1-1-1-1 or something crazy like that. I haven't done one like that, but I kind of want to mix in one like that. So Eagles is a nice guy. Goes Evans. Oh no, wow, Mahomes is off the board. So so Rogers gone. All right. So it's probably not in my best advantage to explain what I want to do here, but I'm just gonna go Taylor and Kelsey, and those will be. I'm probably gonna try and go for like 2 to 4 players from each of those teams on the AFC side, and then just go with a late stack on the NFC side in terms of what a weird strategy from Seven Costanza here. What a weird thing to do. If he leaves Allen open, Eagles takes him. If he leaves Mahomes open, so me and Eagles both got screwed over by this guy. I don't know why he would double up on quarterbacks, but yeah, you said Buffalo and Dallas are the two easiest teams to stack and have pretty good odds at making it to the Super Bowl. Yeah, because you can backdoor the hell out of like Singletary, Knox, as deep as Gabriel Davis. Eagles, what are we saying about? Are you taking any flyers on? I was talking with the chat about just like taking late stabs at those running backs. You know, like last year Fournette won it, like just like a round 10, like late flyer. Maybe the starter gets hurt. What was I about to say? Like, I'm kind of interested in Zach Moss. If you missed out on Singletary in a Bill stack, I think Zach Moss is really interesting. Oh man, I hate where I'm at. Could go Derrick Henry. I've decided I'm going Derrick Henry. I've decided I'm going Amari Cooper. Damn it, I hate that, but it's what has to happen. Said Rams are also interesting if you get 1-on-1 because aside from Cup, the rest of the team is good value. Oh yeah, 100%. Obviously, Cup is too. I like Adams, A-Rod, and Jones or Dillon as a 3-stack and go all 7 AFC without buys with the rest. That's interesting. Adams, A-Rod, and then Jones or Dillon as a 3-team stack and then 7 AFC without buys. I do like that idea because then you get 7 eligible players. I'm imagining with those 7, you're probably doing something like 2-2-3, like trying to get a couple of them correlated. Let me Colts. Then Chiefs. All right. Man, what is 7 Costanza doing? I guess. Jeez, and then Eagles gets a very, very nice Tampa Bay stack going here. I guess I'll just complete my Dallas. Yeah, so I'm gonna lock in Zeke. Gonna lock in Zeke and hope that my guy falls to me, of course. So you've gone as thin as I gotta go thinner at running back because I think you're right. The problem I have is like if you go like let's say in that you go like Clyde and Pollard. Clyde and Pollard feels really thin to me, but like I guess you kind of have to get super thin. You said FYI, Ronald Jones is out. Vaughn, he isn't a bad late flyer. The problem is that these guys are playing in the playoffs. I doubt Vaughn gets a ton of run in the playoffs. I think if you're going to go a late round running back in Tampa Bay and you want to kind of like thread the needle on next year's or this year's Leonard Fournette, I think it's Giovanni Bernard. He's supposed to be healthy by playoffs. He could fit into that James White role. You know, Leonard Fournette could tweak something. Ronald Jones could drop passes. Could maybe get ourselves some. What am I trying to say here? Dude, I kind of want to take A.J. Brown just because he's not supposed to be here this late, man. But that really screws me up. Man, A.J. Brown is not supposed to be here this late. But I guys already have... You know what? Sign me up. If somebody wants to take Dak Prescott, be my guest. Be my guest. I don't care. That would completely dismantle this entire draft for me, but fine. I don't care. You said, how do you feel about a Tennessee stack? How do you feel about a Tennessee stack if they get a bye? Dude, if you can, I only like a Tennessee stack if you can go AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, and I will say, you can even stack them. You could do the opposite of what Eagles said, where you could go like Tannehill, Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, and then go 7 NFC teams or NFC players. That would actually be a really fun idea. I haven't tried yet because that would be really fun going like Hurts, Devonta Smith. You could go. You go like Hurts, Devonta Smith. You could get like a one in Alvin Kamara. You could then go like you could get really really creative than that. Wow, and we got Dak to fall back to us. So I think this is going to be a classic 4-2-2 going on here. We have Dallas. We have 3 Dallas. Dallas, Indiana, and then I need to get some Titans going here. All right, so what was I saying? You said Geo def more interesting than Vaughn in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Geo is somewhat interesting. Now I'm not saying you have to come out of every draft with him, but it's tough because Ronald Jones is so acquirable. Like he's so easy to get that you don't have to go as deep as Giovanni Bernard. But I think it's an interesting thing to throw in there every once in a while. Same thing with Derek Gore. All that. You said I'd have no issue grabbing one quarterback and his running back. All right, so hold on. I'm actually now on the clock. I think we'll just literally go with the next player up. Do any of these guys have Cowboys? Eagles, do you have Cowboys? Do you have Cowboys? All right, I'm going to go... Actually, I need Cowboy. Let's go Dalton Schultz. So now we have our 4 Cowboys. That's our locked-in Super Bowl team. We're looking good. I only have, what, 1 Chief. You said you have no issue grabbing 1 QB and his running back like Brady, Fournette, Mahomes, and CH or Williams, and then just hammering our wide receiver. That's fair. So you guys are down to get thin at running back. I mean, I've always been down to get thin at running back. I think it's a little bit tougher in this type of contest. Now, my other question is, I don't know if you're still in here, Eagles, but if you go, like, let's say you go like Aaron Jones, right? If you have a guy on bye, are you down to go 1 running back? Let's say you go like Eckler or Aaron Jones. Is that too thin? Because then you have just Eckler in your running back spot for round 1, which I don't even think is the end of the world, really. Dude, Seven Costanza is out of his damn mind. What is this guy doing? What is this guy building? Look at this, fellas. He's got 3 quarterbacks. Stole Michael Pittman from me. God dang it, man. All right, so we're just gonna have a one-off. We're just gonna have a one-off Jonathan Taylor, I think. I don't know what to do now. So I'm definitely taking Pringle. But after Pringle, I don't know. I wanted to get some more. I wanted to get another Colt. So now we have Pringle. We have 2 KC. I think Derek Gore could be kind of fun to just slip in there. But we got Cooper, Zeke. Maybe we could go with like a Cedric Wilson. What else could we do? Cedric Wilson. I'm not even implored to take another Colt. I don't feel implored to take another Tennessee. I think we'll just go with a 1-1 there. We could either go. I'm debating between Cedric Wilson. Is there a one-off receiver I should just pick up? Because I'm debating going Cedric Wilson, and I'm debating going Cedric Wilson or Derek Gore. Eagles said he took Ronald Jones too early. Jeez, that was a while ago too. 29th pick. Okay, Eagles. Oh, so, dude, I was actually about to ask you that. Like stacking running backs on the same team. I don't know if you're still here, but what's your reasoning behind going both Buccaneers running backs? Like now you kind of make me want to go Pollard here. That's it. I'm copying your flow and going Pollard because I never do that. You made me proud with the Dallas love, dude. Dallas is so fun to pivot to if I struggle or whatever. If I have to go like back-to-back AFC guys. So now we have a bunch of Dallas. I might even mess around and take Cedric Wilson and just add on top of all my Dallas. Maybe Cedric Wilson just to see if he catches a stray ball or something. I mean, I don't know. So I'm assuming I have an NFC champ on my hands. Chargers, we don't really need any of that. Yeah, I've decided because we have 10 players, we have nobody that's going to be on bye besides AJ Brown. We just need receiving ammo, and there's no one that's strong enough for me to pass on Cedric Wilson. I don't know if I love or hate what I just did there. That's 6 Dallas players. How many Buccaneers deep are you? Only 4. I guess you go Rojo there just because you don't really even want to have any of those Tampa Bay passing options. How many Buffalo Bills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're down to go 5 pass catchers deep from the Bills. Okay, so I no longer feel bad about what I did with Dallas there. Eagles, you're a madman. That's a really interesting team though. Just a one-off Tyler Boyd as well, just for good measure. I don't hate that squad at all. Dan, you said you sent me a Twitter DM. Let's see this. We got Murray, Tannehill, Fournette, Derrick Henry, James Conner, a little Tennessee action going. Mike Evans, AJ Brown, Gronk, Ertz. Who the hell? They're a wildcard team, so I'll get scoring every week, even if it fails. I'm still so you're down to go like almost 5 deep, even if the 5 are like just in one position, which is interesting. I don't mind it, Danny. That's just a tough way to have to back out of the Fournette Evans thing. He ended up getting Gronk. He just missed out on Brady, which sucks. All right, I'm gonna hop into another one here. Enter. All right, so I'm hovering over yes right now. I know you guys can't see it. I just don't feel like moving myself, but I'm going to press yes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Oh man, there's one spot left. Said they're a wildcard team scoring every week, even if it fails. I'm still scoring in week 1. I liked that. I probably should have given you guys more time. That is true. You'd have 9 players in Super Bowl. Yeah. I do agree. You're going to want, like, assuming, you have to assume championship equity or whatever. What the heck? What did Boot? I missed what Boot said, but this is actually pretty funny. In my head, I'm trying to figure out how big the field would need to be for Vaughn to enter my player pool. Brother, the player pool any bigger than 6, then you're gonna need Keyshawn Vaughn to bring home any big money, fellas. Keyshawn Vaughn will be our savior. Also, still would be good if it's Tampa Bay, Cincinnati, as I would have 5. How much are we aiming for in the championship, right? Like just like pretty much like 5 plus. Yeah, these things are so busy. It's almost impossible to get into the same ones. I'll give you guys a little bit. I probably got into that one a little bit too quick this time. I'm actually kind of sad because I like seeing what you guys do. Get another perspective. I hate that I keep getting the same spot in the drafts. I keep going with these Chiefs stacks. I think again at the 104, I think Kelsey is really the only thing that makes sense, and just Kelsey and hope Mahomes makes it, I guess. I actually decided I'm going Diggs. Boom. I got Vaughn and a few guys healthy and legit. Derek, you like Keyshawn Vaughn, the prospect, rookie, whatever? I know you're a little bit of a whisperer over there. Unsubbed, unfollowed, blocked for dude. Look, man. If you really want to take it down, and you want to be the guy that has the nuts, Keyshawn Vaughn might get you the nuts. Now whether that's 6, 12, 36, 24 teams, That's up to you to decide. But if you're not willing to put Keyshawn Vaughn on your team in a 6-man field, then I'm not sure you got what it takes to take home first, brother. It's all right. So we're gonna go Josh Allen there. Sometimes, fellas, at the 104, you're not close enough. Also, I think something that's really that's not talked about. It's a huge advantage to draft at the turn. Like you want to be in here or here, because knowing what can come back to you when you're trying to string together teams is huge. I think that's something that's missed. Like the championship, if the championship team this year was like was 1, 2, 5, or 6, I think 3 and 4 is the worst spot you could be. All right. So what? All right. So what are we doing here? Brady's still on the board. We still have Fournette and Gronk. I'm kind of down. Should we kind of go Bills, Green Bay? I mean, it would be what, Aaron Jones, like Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I don't want to do that. Let's go Fournette. Let's see if we can string together. I don't know what's gonna happen on the turn here, but I'm hoping we can string together $2. Now I probably also, and if it doesn't happen, then whatever, and I'll go Singletary. Problem is that I think Jay Reagans is probably going to go with a buck, so I think I got screwed there, but it's fine. Can I get Gronk to get to me as long as Jay Reagans doesn't take him? Please don't take Gronk, brother. Please don't. All right, so damn it, he took him. All right, so we have our AFC guys. I think we just take Singletary because it's what has to happen, and we just kind of live to fight another day. Well, that might just be, we might just go unstacked Leonard Fournette. Maybe we'll even go with the Fournette Ronald Jones kind of thing, like Eagles was thinking earlier. Cameron Brate, dude, 100% with all the injuries that they have with Antonio Brown gone and Godwin gone. I love Brate to have like a spike touchdown game in there somewhere. Like if Cameron Brate was like a 60-yard 2-touchdown guy in the first round of the playoffs, it wouldn't shock me in the slightest. You said this is so much better than working. Oh my god. You grab Derrick Henry and JT at the turn. Jeez. Need that maximum testosterone. So this is also something I do. I keep talking about this, but I'm an idiot, so I need to like star players that I'm trying to stack. All right, so we got all that going. I have nothing else. I want some NFC love going on here. Man, again, this is the problem. It just defaults to, okay, like now Debo's kind of up next. Why not go Debo? Let's go Debo. We're just gonna create a bunch of round one equity here. We're gonna create as much havoc in round one. I know. I will say it is a little bit tough, like you guys said, with San Francisco maybe not even making the playoffs. I just don't know what else to do in that spot right there. Like I could have just taken Knox, but then I come around here to 33. Then what do I do? I don't want anybody from the AFC. I don't want to go 2 quarterbacks on a build with a first round guy, right? Where Josh Allen doesn't have a bye. So I don't feel the need to go with like Dak or something. Damn it. Okay, maybe I should have just gone Knox. Maybe I need to be a little more conservative. Man, so that sucks. That sucks what just happened there. But I guess, so now we got to reach on fucking Gabriel Davis. Oh, man. I hate this one. This is my least favorite one we've done today, guys. Maybe I go Dalton Schultz. Let's go Dalton Schultz. Let's do that. I'm confident we can get Gabriel Davis back on the other side. Brother, Boots. Dude, if you're not playing this thing like a cash game, if you're not playing this thing like a cash a cash contest, and you're not just worried about, you can go out there, you can grind these out, and if you just finish in the top 2, you get your buy-in back. So it's an equal sum game. You got to go out there and you collect your buy-ins, and you hope and pray from there that you figure something out. Now, obviously, I'm just joking. I literally create no teams with round 1 equity. I think that would be almost insane to just go out here and I'm just going to pick the best players, and whatever happens past that, out of my hands. All right, so we got Gabriel Davis. Wow, the Texans just gave Rex Burkhead a contract extension. I just got that. You said, what are your end of season projections? Dude, here's the thing, man. The NFL is so insanely random. I literally, in terms of real life football, my opinions are worthless. So now we have our 4 Bills. We have Bucks, we have Niners, we have Dallas. Let's go Kittle if we can. Let's drum up some noise in round 1. Don't pay attention to ADP in these, dude. I have such a hard time with that, man. You can even ask, but you can ask Derek, dude. I'm a sucker for ADP. I'm a sucker for it. If I got to scroll down here to pick a player, I can't do it. Probably should. I actually think that this might be a perfect team to get the one off Kamara. I think I'm going to go one more Bill. We'll go one off Kamara, and we'll just dominate in round 1. You said I can't hear you for my 5-5 Super Bowl stack teams. Yeah, dude. If you don't have a 5-5 stack, both teams with bye weeks, you're not coming at this the right way. I'm not sure you're really cut out for best ball. If you don't at least have one team that's 5 Titans and 5 Packers, and I'm not sure you're really wrapping your head around the whole premise of this tournament. So now we have 5 Bills. We're going to run with just 2 running backs here. The problem is that we would need the Bucks to get really far, because Singletary is not going to keep that going. But let's see if we can get it. Can we get a one off Kamara here? I think that this would make sense. Correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. I think this team makes sense for a one off Kamara. We have a bunch of really good players here. Fournette could lose round 1. I don't know. I have a hard time knowing when it's time to sneak in Alvin Kamara, but we're going to do it this time. You said Texans going Texan, of course. This team is crazy. You said you got Stafford, Sony, JT, D. Henry, Eckler, OBJ. That's a nice squad. Damn, that's a nice squad. Yeah, I also like the 4-3-3. This is a little bit weirder where it's like a 4... This is a 4-2. I think it's a 4-2-1-1-1. I don't know what I just did. All right, we're gonna hop into another one. Let me know if you guys are ready to go. All right, hopping into another mitten. All right, I'm going to move my thing out of the way. Are you guys ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on. If I don't see any of your beautiful faces in there, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. Worked very hard for this. Oh, we got Eagles. We got Debo. Okay. This is a legit little spot we got here. Oh, Daddy, no. No. I also got some M&Ms here. If any of you guys have peanut allergies, make sure to look away. You joined 4? Holy shit, Debo. Dude, I will say, like, double fisting these are tough. And if you want to run up more than one in this contest, we gotta, like, that's what I love about this contest. You have to really think about it. Think about, like, stacking teams, you know, AFC versus NFC, you know, oh, if I do this here. That's what I find really fun about these. Damn, Danny got cucked twice. Damn. You hate to see it, Danny. You hate to see it. You just said underdog doesn't work on your Mac, Danny? I'm drafting on my Mac. Eagles, are you usually double fisting? I will say, Eagles, here's my question, man. You are a really high volume drafter. Are you maxing out the mitten too? Like, is that your goal? I want to max it out too, man, but dude, 3 days is gonna be tough. Because this thing is closing Sunday at max. Maybe Monday. Maybe we'll get to Monday. I guess on PC it would be easier because you can kind of like pull things up. Boots, know that I'm going to get damn close, bro. I think Eagles will fill. I think Eagles will max enter this thing, bro. I think on the last one, maybe not max enter, but get pretty damn close. Okay. You have 61 mitten twos. Man. You just gotta keep up with the fill. The mitten 2 is 33% fold, and you need to be at 50 drafts by then. All right, so let's see what we got here. So what is Eagles cooking up here? What are you building in there? Oh, okay, you just got Tyreek Hill, Mike Evans. Not sure. I'm kind of interested to see how he kind of backs himself out of this one. Debo might get autoed here. Okay, he goes Gronk. They just have one on drafters too. You mess with does DraftKings have a good one? I don't even have DraftKings, or I'm not even old enough for DraftKings. All right, so I spent that entire time not thinking super hard about what I was about to do here. What I've decided, I think a Dallas stack could be very fun. I also think a Green Bay stack could be very fun. I decided to go with the Green Bay stack. Let's get some championship equity here. Let's get some championship equity. So we go Packers. Let's get. You guys already know I'm queuing everything up. That's as far as I'll go on the Packers. And then maybe let's go Dallas. So we'll get some high-powered NFC teams on the other side of our KC. Man, so 61 mitten 2. I only got 69 on the mitten on the first mitten. I'm not sure what my goal is for like where I want to end up. But I would like to have. I mean, I'm gonna hit over 100 entries. I don't know. I just want to get as much mitten as I possibly can because I don't think. Man, I would be kind of shocked. I would be kind of shocked if What am I trying to say? I'd be shocked if we saw a mitten 3. I don't know though. Maybe we do see a mitten 3. I'm trying to think. Do we see a mitten 3? I guess they really want to fill up the gauntlet though, and I don't blame them. 25 is just a little bit steep for me in a format like this where it's pretty foreign to me. I've never done one of these. Now, obviously, I've done over 70, but I haven't seen what the ROI is from them. Let me get some Dallas in here. I think a 4-3-3 with KC, Dallas, and Green Bay could be really, really fun. I think that's as far as I'll go with Dallas. Schultz, Pollard, Wilson. Oh, and now I'm up. Damn it, Eagles. God damn it. I guess I'll go Clyde. I really don't have a preference between the two, fellas. Yeah, you're right. The Gauntlet only 1 out of 6 advance. But I guess that would mean you get... Yeah, I agree. That is true. That like the I prefer the format, the lower entry point. Yeah, 100%. I don't think a lot of people were even playing Mitten 1 the correct way. I think a lot of people were, like you said, Mitten was free EV if you look at the playoff picture. A lot of people were just didn't know what they were doing. Now, just to pick your brain one more time, Eagles, if you go KC, are you ever, because I saw you went Ronald Jones, Leonard Fournette. Like at the turn here, would you ever debate going like Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Darrell Williams? Like for me, that is just like super icky. Like I'm not trying to do that. I think I'll add another NFC team here. Man, I hate keep on going back to the 49ers. I could go Michelle. Let's go Michelle. Let's stop going back to the Niners. We'll go Michelle. We'll cuck somebody out of their Ram stacks, and that'll be good. So now we have all of the running backs we could ever need. Oh no, not 60% Gallup in the Mitten 1. I will say though, man, I had a lot of Antonio Brown. A lot of Antonio Brown and a lot of I was gonna say somebody else, but I can't remember. 60% Gallup is really, really tough. Gallup's a dog too, man. Catching that touchdown with a freaking torn ACL is insane. Gallup's out of his goddamn mind for that. Damn, I actually forgot. I think what Derek said, he DM'd me. Okay, Derek, I see it. Man, Josh Jacobs Renfro is really fun. Yeah, AB was really fun. Danny, you trying to see him go somewhere else and be great? Maybe I was gonna say maybe head over to the Jets, but like I'm also good. Like we have Corey Davis. I'm good on the free agent stuff. Let's draft David Bell or something. Let's draft David Bell. Let's draft David Bell or Wan'Dale Robinson. Get Elijah Moore, Corey Davis out there, dude. Braxton Berrios in terms of real life football. Danny, I know you're a freaking hand in the dirt film grinder sometimes. Like you watch, like me personally. Like if you ask me like who's gonna win Super Bowl, I will go right to NFL 538 and I'll tell you just who they have the best odds with. Let's go. Let's go Schultzy. So I want. All right. So hold on. Let me really think about this. I want to go with 4 Chiefs. I want to go 4 Chiefs, 2 Rams, 2 Dallas, 2 Green Bay. But I will say because Van Jefferson's gone, I'm now no longer that interested in the Rams. What was I going to say? God damn it. I don't know what I was going to say. But Braxton Berrios, sick wide receiver 4 for an NFL team. That's what I'm saying. Braxton Berrios is really fun. That's all I wanted to say. All right, so, man, I would like to get Marquez Valdes-Scantling, but I need to go Pringle. Yeah, I will say it does make sense for him now that I even think about it in terms of free agency. It makes a lot of sense for him to, how do you say it? Do like a 1-year prove it deal. Like, I doubt off an ACL tear that he was trying to sign anything super long term. He goes Debo. All right, so we're going to go Byron Pringle. Sucks that we can't go Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I don't know if I'm wild for this, but I think I think I might have the wrong take on this now that I think about it. Do we think there's a bigger gap between... Is there a bigger gap between Byron Pringle and McCole Hardman or Marquez Valdes-Scantling and Allen Lazard? Because I think for me, I would prefer, for me, it's a little bit more of a coin flip between MVS and Lazard than it is Pringle versus Hardman. But I could just be thinking about that the incorrect way, now that I really break that down in my head. And I think the highest ceilings are Rams, Cowboys in the NFC, and Chiefs, Bills in the AFC, in terms of just, making it to the end out of nowhere. I do agree. I've been loving Bills stacks. Rams are interesting too. It's pretty wild. NFL 538, I was talking about it earlier, but they have it as pretty much you have the 2 teams at the top, and then you just have a 4-team tier of Bills, Titans, Rams, Bucks. But you Danny, I assume, and I don't hate this idea either, because I think similarly that I think Bengals, Patriots, Colts, all them fine 4% and under, but I think you can make the case that Cowboys should be in the 8 to 9% range too, in the same tier with Bills, Titans, Rams, and Bucks. All right, I'm going to try and go MVS if I can. If I don't, it's whatever. If I go MVS... My other problem is, once I have Pringle... All right, so I'm going to go MVS. Once I go Pringle, I'm not trying to take, McCole Hardman then as well. So my first round team is Mahomes, Aaron Jones, Clyde, Sony... Or no, just Clyde and Sony. Kelsey, Cooper, Dalton Schultz, Byron Pringle. Let's get another receiver. Kittle could be fun as a one-off on the NFC side. Kittle could be very fun. Devonta Smith is already locked in. Man, you guys make me worry about the 49ers. I take a lot of 49ers, man. But you're right. I mean, it's tough to see them. I think they could. So MVS. I can go Kittle. I could go Hardman. I don't love the idea. Okay, so Hardman's already gone. Fine. I could go with a much safer option in Devonta Smith, who's for sure going to be playing. But I think here I'm going to go Kittle. I think here we'll go Kittle, and that'll be fine. Whatever. So you have Lamb. What does this look like? Lamb. A little Keyshawn Vaughn for Derek. Oh my god. That's an interesting setup, dude. If Tampa Bay wins it all, that's an interesting setup. But you'd be taking Chargers over 49ers. That's fair. All right, fellas. We've been here hour 20 minutes. Got in a bunch of drafts. I'm going to be grinding out a bunch more of these. I don't know if I'm going to try and max it, but I'm going to do a shit ton. But we're going to hop on, do more of these live streams. I think so these lock up the 15th. So what's that, like next Sunday? When's the 15th? Next Saturday. These lock up next Saturday. Expect like 2 to 4 more of these live streams where I hop on here. Do some drafts with you guys. I have to leave before I get another one in because I have to there's a pack drop on the NFL Top Shot thing. I want to see if I can get in line for it. NFL All Day or whatever. I got accepted as one of the early adopters or whatever. So we'll see what that's all about. Yeah, so I appreciate all you guys coming out here. I think I'm going to be doing Dynasty Rankings for the Patreon next week. We're going to do some live streams. Probably not any like legit videos until the week after that. We'll see. I'm going to sit down next week and do some planning for the next whatever because I do got to sit down, do some spreadsheet stuff, do some other stuff. But I love y'all. Thank you for coming out. As always, you can subscribe down below. You can leave a like. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. And of course, man, dude, Eagles, big respect for, like, I see you in all the draft rooms, maxing out everything, doing your thing. So appreciate you stopping by, brother. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one.